Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the Daily SPY report for Friday, October 29th, 2021. Before I jump into the charts, just want to encourage you to click like if you like what you're seeing and subscribe. Subscribing to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel will provide you notifications each and every time the Daily SPY report is ready for your viewing. I want to mention something also really briefly, that if you become a Wicked Stocks basic member by going to wickedstocks.com and just become a basic member, it's free. You give me your name and your email address. You'll be notified by email immediately once the Daily SPY report is ready for your viewing. So there's no hunting around on YouTube or needing to be reminded. You'll have immediate notification. And I will not fill your inbox with marketing, emails. That's just not my style. I respect your time and your energy, and will not be hitting you over the head with a constant onslaught of marketing emails and offers. Anyway, let's go to the charts. This is the big picture once again. Daily bar chart of the S&P 500 Spider ETF, the SPY. And then a couple of weeks ago, we had a 3 to 5 week buy signal, at least the way I see it, above the convergent channel top and 2/3 speed line coming down. Then was in the 440s, now at 436.43 to 438.42, then indicating a 3 to 5 weeks upward continuation to the 470.20 trend line. I should say back up to the 470.20 trend line. Just FYI, I'm not a big follower of trend line analysis per se until they become longer term in nature, as this one was last September when it contained the highs for September. I was then anticipating that able to contain monthly buying pressures, as it did. How many times can we retest it before it's violated? I want to show you once again the DIA. I'm actually putting a lot of emphasis on this, that if we do close the week Friday above 359.14 in the DIA, that actually spells longer term bullish continuation for the Dow, that 388.43 channel top, then in reach over the next 5 to 8 weeks, I say at the soonest, probably more like 2 to 3 months. And that is a much bigger move for the Dow than just merely topping out for the SPY at 470.20. I guess what I'm saying is if the Dow gets that buy signal above 359.14 at the end of the week today, that 470.20, while it may contain monthly buying pressures, it may well give way to buying pressures as we move into later November and into December trade. So yes, it's a target. Yes, it may contain monthly buying pressures, but if we get that buy signal in the Dow, I think I'm going to lighten up on that as a line study that can contain monthly buying pressures. I'll say weekly, possibly monthly. Don't be surprised to see a settlement above 470.20, which would then indicate bullish continuation into later year for the SPY. But I'm way ahead of myself here. I'm just giving you the heads up as to what my thoughts are. Right now, we are bullish into November above the 430s, anticipating 470.20, and nearer term into next week, through next week, we have meaningful support in the 453.85 to 454.48 area. 454.48 you're acquainted with if you've been following the SPY, the daily SPY, for the last week or so. It is that former channel top we settled above about a week and a half ago. It's performed well in containing selling pressures since then and holding above 454.48. I do think that 470.20 trend line, the 3 to 5 week objective, is likely to be realized by the end of next week. On the way up today, 459.98, that former channel bottom we tested on Tuesday. We didn't test it to the tick. We rallied a few ticks shy and then backed off. It can contain daily buying pressures, but just know that I am anticipating its violation. I don't know about today, but over the next 3 to 5 days, I think it is likely. And if today, just know that we can short cover our way all the way up to 462.99 by the closing bell. So be careful at 459.98. It's good for aggressive day traders. But if we push through it, I think we've got another phase of intraday buying that could yield 462.99 by the closing bell. And then if we close today above 459.98, I think we're just about 3 to 5 days away from reaching that targeted 470.20 long-term trend line. Now, downside with regard to the support today at 453.85 to 54.48. If we break that on an intraday basis, I'm expecting at least 451.81 and possibly 447.06. If we especially if we open today below 453.85, which is certainly not anticipated. That would be a surprise event, possibly and probably overnight news. But if we open today below the 453.85 level, you should allow 447.06 intraday. And then if we close below 453.85, that would reverse momentum. I'm going to say through next week. I would then expect the 444.05 former channel top within probably 3 to 5 days, and we could, over the better part of 1 to 2 weeks, continue all the way back into the upper 430s, where we find meaningful midterm support, presently in the 438.42 to 38.86 area, which, if tested over the next couple of weeks, could contain selling through the balance of November trade, and from there we can turn higher into December. And if we close below 438.42, expect a test over the following 2 to 3 weeks of 418.02 long-term support, that long-term channel bottom, able to absorb selling into, possibly through, the first quarter of next year. I think that that's really all that needs to be said for Friday's daily SPY report. The Monday SPY report will be put out on Sunday afternoon. If you become a Wicked Stocks Basic member, you'll be notified immediately by email when that report is ready to view, or you can just visit YouTube, the YouTube channel, and you'll find it on Sunday afternoon for Monday's letter. That's all I've got to say for now. Have a great weekend, and we will talk Sunday afternoon.